Which side you want? I'll take it on the right. All right, go. What are we into? Top 16? Top 12?
Top 16 of Queens.
Top 16.
Top 24 of Queens.
Hey, yep.
Next time.
All right, let's do it. What is going on, chat? Welcome to KTAR 20. Today, casting with you, it'll be me, Hazmat, and I'm here today, joined by
With your boy Koopa. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen?
Koopa. What's happening, man? Looks like we're going to get into a button warmer real quick. Check it out with ZeRo. They're going to Guar playing Omega, so it's going to be Biddy, actually, who's had a very impressive run so far this tournament with his Toon Link. It's been amazing, dude. It's been a real treat to watch.
Oh, yeah. Biddy, one of the he's the best Toon Link in New Jersey, without a question. He's very, very good. Had to beat 6WX and Chaos to get to this point.
Chaos is the Bowser.
Yes.
Scary matchup, too, and like the fact that he was able to take out two high-caliber players of those two different character styles.
And it's actually crazy because Chaos actually didn't go Bowser against him.
Oh, really? Who did
he went Cloud 2 games and then went Lucina.
Yeah.
So I think he definitely knows the match. You know, that matchup isn't too favorable for a big body against a zoning character like that. But
wow. Well, Biddy definitely showing that he can play against a whole wide variety of different characters with his Toon Link, and he's sticking with it. So we're going to see what he can do against ZeRo, and it's going to be quite the mountain to climb, but let's see what he can do for us today, man.
Yeah, no, Biddy definitely, you know, one of those players who's on the come up, has a tall order in front of him in TSM ZeRo, who had a very, very close game to open up Top 32.
For sure.
Yeah,
he was up 2-0, yes?
Yeah, he was up 2-0, but it went to a Game 5 last hit situation against Utopian Ray, top Rosalina player in two different regions, fun fact.
So we're going to get right into it on Smashville Game 1. Both of the items are out, the banana peel and the bombs to start it off, and you're going to see a lot of items this match, man.
Yeah, now I was talking to Biddy a little bit earlier, and I told him, you know, the big thing you want to do in this matchup is you're going to want to Zair a lot. Diddy Kong's a character that's going to want to short hop a lot in your face, you know, just because of how his kit works, you know, with it being aerials and the forward air and stuff. And also to be very cautious with his own item pulls because they're, you know, could make or break a lot of these high percent situations if he's not careful.
For sure, man, and like you're saying, you kind of want to stay out of Diddy Kong's zone, especially with Toon Link. You want to zone out as best you can. So the long range, I think, is going to be some of his best friend. Like you said, the Zair is a good length because it kind of it goes further than the down tilt from Diddy, and you kind of want to avoid either down tilt and forward air too. Going to be a great tool that ZeRo's going to use this matchup as we see him stringing two of them together right there.
Yep, you see Biddy going for a grab right there. Going to come up a little bit empty, and here we go. This is where ZeRo excels in this game.
That was quick.
Didn't even need the lightning. ZeRo off to a very quick start. You know, out the gate right here.
Definitely, Biddy's got to stay focused, though. He can't let that get into his head. It was just a quick stock. He can take another one quick, too.
Oh. Yeah, especially the way that Biddy plays. He's the master at killing you at like 60 with an F smash.
Okay.
He's really good at reading those air dodges and those unsafe landings and just, you know, putting that C-stick to work, man.
Definitely, but ZeRo, very patient, very cautious type player. It's going to be hard to catch him snoozing on one of those setups, you know.
Especially when you're on the ledge against ZeRo, which is like top 5 voted by Watch Mojo, worst places to be like in the world.
Nice.
So.
Right now, ZeRo just racking it up, using these aerials. Again, another 2 forward air string, and he waits out the air dodge and gets the down air. Very smooth stuff from TSM ZeRo.
Yep, just a textbook Diddy Kong play there.
It gets in your head, the tempo, right? You see the 2 quick forward airs, they hit you really quick, and then you get nervous. You're like, man, I got to air dodge.
Yeah.
And he looks for that right away.
You
so
thought,
very great first game going to TSM ZeRo. We're going to see what the counter pick from Biddy is.
If FD's on the table still, I could definitely see that being a good counter pick for him.
Sure.
Maybe he'll opt for more platforms to give himself some landing options against Diddy Kong. But again, you know, when you're playing one of the best player in the world,
what stage is he gonna feel uncomfortable on? You know, probably none of them. So we're gonna see what he does. In Battlefield, he does go to the tri platform. Let's see how he makes those platforms work out for him.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Okay. And as we're seeing, the items, they come out immediately again. And Biddy, you can see what he's doing here now is he's just trying to run away a little bit more, create some more space between his Toon Link and that monkey Diddy Kong.
Yep, that's just going to be the name of the game right here, how Biddy's going to be able to, A, zone out ZeRo, but also be able to get in a proximity where he's able to get damage of his own. You know, Toon Link can't really box very well, so when he has to get, you know, uptight against a character like Diddy Kong, it's going to be a little bit, you know, difficult for him going forward.
For sure, and I mean, you're seeing all the tilts and aerials from ZeRo just so strong. Again, these forward airs, and that time he opts for a third forward air instead of going for the down. Oh my goodness, but he gets the down air anyway. Very good stuff. ZeRo again, only 26% on his first stock, coming around into Biddy's second stock.
Yeah, ZeRo just looking very, very comfortable in this match right now, which is always super important when you're playing against top players. Just how, how can you get in their head? How can you make them sweat a little bit? And again, ZeRo's just been putting on a masterful class on how to deal with Toon Link right here.
Comfortable is definitely the word. That's a great word to use for how the way that ZeRo's playing, man. He's taking his time. He's picking really good spots, going for another down air right there. Looking for a little bit of a crowd pleaser. And another one. Oh, my goodness. Looking for a follow-up forward air. Cannot connect it, though. Connects with the monkey flip, trading with the bomb, though.
Again, this Biddy exactly where he doesn't want to be against ZeRo. Finally gets a grab on him, which is something he hasn't really been able to get a lot of in this set just because of how evasive ZeRo's been getting around Toon Link.
Wow. The up smash. Yeah, that looked like a kill kind of early, so good stuff to ZeRo again. I mean, taking game 2, that was really quick.
Like you said, Hazmat, that guy's a real crowd pleaser.
So game 3, I think Biddy's going to want to get off of Battlefield, I would say.
Yeah, poor...
Throws me off every time. So I'd like to see where Biddy would like to go now. I think maybe Town and City was banned, but I think maybe creating some more space between him and Diddy. I feel like that's what you got to do because, like you said, the boxing match is not going to go in Toon Link's favor in this matchup.
I just like to see him pick like Link or something silly. All right, except we're going to space.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like Lylat is just a pick like you go to when you kind of have exhausted all your other options. Like, hey, man, I'm going to try Lylat. I know a lot of people don't really like this stage, so I feel like if I can make it work for me, that's good.
It's like in case of emergency, break glass for Lylat.
Yeah, exactly.
Situation.
Okay, a little bit of flub actually from both players whipping their grabs, but now ZeRo on the offensive. I love the way he's using that Nair actually. It's such a good combo starter for Diddy, and it's kind of like an underutilized option for Diddy's who aren't quite as good as ZeRo, I think.
Yeah, no, it's definitely an underutilized tool, especially because of the the low cooldown window on it. You see a lot of Diddy Kong players land with the Nair, then immediately jump into another aerial. Again, more damage is never a bad thing.
Definitely not. Well, that's the other thing, too, is that his aerials are so strong, like we're seeing ZeRo use them so much, is that why use Nair when forward air does, a lot of damage and pushback too, or knockback too, and a lot of people won't think to use Nair because his aerial kit is so strong otherwise too.
Oh, yeah. So, again, just a lot of the same here, for ZeRo, just picking and choosing the spots, not getting intimidated by the projectiles from Toon Link.
Well, right now, ZeRo, Oh, wow, what a recovery. I thought the bomb was actually going to clip him, but it did not. ZeRo making it all the way back, man. I did not think he had enough juice to make it back. But here he is, and he's going to down tilt into up smash, taking the first stock, and only 27%.
It is so, crazy to see how somebody can go from almost SDing the first stock to immediately getting the kill confirmed 5 seconds later.
It's crazy, man. This game kind of works that way, right?
Yeah.
There's almost no, safe lead pretty much, especially the fact there's such as rage and everything else working for you.
There goes ZeRo going for the down throw. Haven't seen that in a while. And again, just all over Biddy in every aspect of what's going on. Zaire out of the pictures. Biddy's going to have to use up B to get back to the stage. Just forces his way on with that forward air.
Down tilt, goes for a grab and gets him off the side. This is where ZeRo gets you, man. He throws you off the side and just keeps you there. He keeps punishing you, and it's kind of like torture off the side.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, good banana confirm into an up smash right there. So Biddy, keeping himself in it, giving himself a mathematical chance at.
He's showing some signs of life too. I like what he's doing. I mean, you're down 2-0 against ZeRo. It's hard to put yourself in a positive mindset, but I like to see what he's doing right now, running away a little more and using those bombs. But ZeRo scoops him up again, man. ZeRo's unstoppable right now.
Again, Biddy does have some safe positioning on him. It's just a matter of how he's going to be able to get around Diddy Kong's defensive options.
Oh boy, another miss input from Biddy. It's gonna be tough to bring this one back, man. ZeRo's so good right now. Wow, okay, good forward air through all that stuff too. Yeah, this is crazy. Now, up tilt is gonna take it. Good stuff to ZeRo. Played that one almost perfectly. What could he have done better? I mean, aside from that one recovery. I mean, he even made it back from that recovery that he flubbed. So he pretty much played perfectly. If you're Diddy Kong, you're struggling with Toon Link, I'd say watch that match and watch what ZeRo did.